Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a very kind of bright, fresh spring look. I want to keep the eyes very simple and just do a really bright lip. So if that's something you're interested in learning how to do, then go ahead and keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe before you go. Leave me a comment and give me a like. And I think that's all. Let's go ahead and get started. Because I don't want to do anything too dark on my eyes today, I can go in with my lid color first because that's going to be the lightest color in the look and my crease shades aren't going to be much darker than that. It's okay, I'm not worried about losing the brightness of that first shade. So I'm going to go in with the color Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette all over the lid, and that is this color here. It's a bright kind of pearl white. I'm going to take that on a flat synthetic brush. I've done my foundation and concealer, powder, and brows already. I'm wearing the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation and concealer, my favorite CoverGirl loose powder, and for my brows I use the color Whiskey from the Naked Smoky palette. Now that I have that lid color on, I'm going to go in with my first crease color, which is just going to be a very light shade. Like I said, I want to keep my eyes really bright today. Now that I have that lid color on, I'm going to go in with my first crease color, which is going to be a very kind of light matte shade, and I'm going to use Naked from the Naked 1 palette, and that is this color here. And I'm going to blend that using my MAC 217. I didn't use tape today because I really want this to be a more kind of soft, subtle look, whereas when I want to go for a more dramatic, clean look, then I use tape on the corners of my eye. You can use tape with this look if you want, but I'm choosing not to, so do whatever you want to do. So as you can see, that just added a really kind of soft definition to my eye. On days that I'm really busy or I don't really want to spend an hour blending my eyeshadows, this is kind of the process that I do. Just a really light shimmery shade on my eyelid and then like a color or two in the crease to kind of warm it up. And that's really all that I need on a day that I don't want to spend an hour or two doing my makeup. Don't forget, if you don't have these Naked palettes, they are kind of expensive. I know where I live they retail for about $68 a palette. So if you don't have the four that I have, I know the drugstore has kind of a dupe for them. I believe they're by L'Oreal, and it's like the La Nude palette or something like that. I know that they do carry something that is kind of like a knockoff, so if you don't have these and don't want to spend the money on it, go ahead and use those or purchase those. I know they're much cheaper. I believe here they retail for $16 a palette, so much cheaper if you don't want to go and spend the money on the Naked palettes. Those would be a great option too. So next I'm going to go in with my last color, which will be the color Buck from the Naked 1 palette as well, which is basically just a darker kind of crease shade just to warm it up a little bit further, and that is this color here, which you can tell I'm almost out of because it is very well loved. And again, just with that same brush, you know, eyeshadow doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to have a $300 brush set to get an eye look done. Really, I use these same brushes for any eye look that I do, and most of the time they come out pretty good. Okay, those two crease shades that I used did kind of tone down the brightness of the lid, and I really want that there, so I'm going to go back in with that color, which was Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette, and just re-put that on my lid to brighten it up. Okay, so that's going to be all for the eyes, you guys. Really simple, really beautiful eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need 10 different palettes and 20 different shades to create just a really bright, beautiful look. So that was it. 3 shades, really simple. Took me probably 5 minutes to do. Let me check. Took me 6 minutes to do, and that's all. So I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes, which are the Kiss number 3s, like I tend to use because those are my favorite, and then I'll be back and we'll decide on a lip color. I really love a very clean, bright eye with some really kind of natural wispy lashes. So if you don't want to use lashes, that's okay. Go ahead and just apply your regular mascara. If I'm just like kind of in a rush or don't have anywhere special to go, then that's what I'll do. But now that I have those on, I'm going to go in with some bronzer, and I am using the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Finish Face Bronzer in the color 720 Sunny. So that is what that looks like. And then for highlight today, I am going to use the lightest color in the e.l.f. Golden Bronze palette. And that's this color here. And I'm just going to use that on a fan brush. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy blush in the number 125 Living Doll. And it just looks like this. It's just a very bright pink with quite a bit of highlighter in there, which I actually really like. And I'm going to use the, and I'm just going to go in with a blush brush for that. We should clean these off first. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip balm stain in the color Radioactive, and it's supposed to be more red, but it is really more pink. And I'm going to put that on my lip. I really like a very bright, clean eye with a really bright, bold lip. Okay, so that'll be all for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Leave me a comment. And don't forget to follow me on social media. If you don't know where you can find me, I'll leave all my social media links in the description. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram, like my page on Facebook, add me on Snapchat, all of those things. And let me know what kind of looks you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.